Hello everybody, MorbTron here, back with another Anthem little build guide. This time we're on the Ranger, and if you're curious about how the Ranger looks right now, it's mostly black leather with some brass accents, and then I'm using the N7 decal set, which you can only buy with in-game currency. It's something like 39,000 coin. Now, what I will mention about this build, it's what I've been using to farm Grandmaster 1 Strongholds. I haven't gone into Grandmaster 2 or 3 yet because I'm not confident enough in the rest of the components and things that I have for the Ranger yet. Even though it is of 490 power level, just as high as my Colossus, I'm still not as confident on my Ranger as I am on my Colossus. Part of that reason is I'm not really a fan of any of the components that I have. They all do a thing, but a lot of them don't work. Like, performing a large hit streak of 10 will instantly add 1 ultimate charge. That doesn't work at all. Or this one, performing a combo restores 0% armor to nearby allies. Doesn't work. Performing a melee kill restores 20% shields. You rarely get a melee kill in Grandmaster 1 or higher on the Ranger, as its melee is a primer and not a detonator. It can happen, but it's rare. Now we do have, other things that just don't really make sense. Defeating an enemy with melee increases my first ability, which happens to be my grenade, by 50% for 10 seconds. That sounds really good, but again, you don't really get melee kills in Grandmaster 1 or higher. So all these components are really not that great right now, and I need to get better components. So still fishing for good rolls, still fishing for good weapons, especially the weapons I'm using a Papa Pump, and I'm using a Truth of Tarsus. Now the Truth of Tarsus is good, but it's not really so, like, snipers are fun. This is the best sniper in my opinion, but it is not what I'm going for in a build. Truth Tarsus might end up being part of a build later on, but I'm looking for some other good guns, like heavy pistols, things like that. Now, as far as the actual abilities that I'm using, the staples of this farming build, I have a legendary Ember's Lance. You could use a Masterwork, it's going to be just as good. What this thing does, you fire a big laser at things, and the laser burns, and it kind of does a tick over time. There's 10 charges to the laser, and if you hit with 3 in a row, you get a fire explosion. This thing rips through shields. You wouldn't think it does because it does fire damage, but it annihilates shields so fast. Now, the roll that I do have on my legendary version of this is really good, having a gear plus 200% damage. But you can still get a very good roll on a Masterwork version of this. It just won't have the capability of having a 200%, it might be, 150 or so on the damage. So I got lucky with this, but it's what I use primarily in this build. And then for my grenade, I actually use Last Argument, because grenades have an AoE effect to them, obviously, and the more things you hit with this grenade, the faster you get your ultimate charge. 700%, in fact. So usually when you hit an enemy with an ability, you get a little bit of ultimate charge, and that little bit of ultimate charge is increased by 700% with this ability. It's also got a fairly good roll on it as well, giving me some luck, and has an extra charge on it and does some extra combo damage. Now, since this is a detonator, and my assault launcher technically isn't either primary, or isn't a primer or a detonator, I use the melee on the Ranger as the primer, which means, I'm obviously not going to be running in and meleeing a boss, but it's good on large groups of enemies, being able to slam down from the air, prime, and then AoE, and then throwing down the grenade and getting really big combos. Kind of not really as big as my Colossus can do for AoE combos, but it gets the job done in Tyrant Mine and other strongholds. But let's jump into a Tyrant Mine, actually, and I'm going to do my best to edit out all of the boring parts. So let's just jump into it. Alright, so Tyrant Mine, here we go. Now let's pray to the Anthem lords that the game audio does not cut out. This is my second attempt trying to record a Tyrant Mine. First time I had the audio cut out on me twice. I had to restart the game twice, which totally hurt the footage collection. So, oh well. But we'll hope that we're good here. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, just completely melted. That Colossus showed up, you know, partway through, but we took out that guy's shields. Let's get a little bit of a combo going off that dude to get some ultimate charge. Ooh, this is a good... Yeah, there we go. That was a good place to use that. That got us quite a bit of ultimate charge, I would assume. Because there is that bug in the game where if you start an activity, it says you have full ultimate charge when you really don't. But let's see here. Let's melt the shields off of you because we can. Hi, you don't have any shields anymore. And now you're just floating up there frozen? Okay. You wanna get exploded? There we go. Good job. You did it. And another combo. Melt this dude. There we go. So this laser, what's nice about it too is it doesn't just automatically melt stuff out of being CC'd by freeze either. Which is part of the reason why I don't like things like flamethrower and the firewall mortar from the Colossus, is because it can get rid of the frost or freeze crowd control, which is very, very handy to have in Grandmaster 1 and above. Especially if you're going in under-geared. Let's grab this little dude right here. And we'll just jump on down here. There we go, we got 4 of them. Pick up that purple. Well, what's really, really nice about this build is that you can kind of just derp your way through a Grandmaster 1 Stronghold or the Legendary Contracts. You don't really have to try. The laser ability just kind of melts shields off things to really just destroy people. And if you have a large group of small enemies, or even a bigger enemy without a shield that's primed using your melee ability, you can get a combo off using your grenade. Or use your ultimate to barely do any damage because... who knows? Because random number generator. There we go, we have things spawning in behind us now, which is not a big deal at all. A little bit of combo going. Let's just laser you in the face. Alright. A little bit more combo, melt this guy's shields off of him. Take care of that sniper, or not a sniper, that hunter. Not a fan of those things. Those things really, really hurt. A little bit of pop-a-pump action. Primed and detonated. And now it's a laser, his back tanks. Be nimbly bimbly. And there we go. He dead. Got a nice common item off of him too. How thoughtful of him. There we go. We still got Colossus Thick Boy Buddy over here. Just took out one of those flamethrower enemies. One day I'll probably learn what all these things are called and memorize their names, but you know, we'll get there. There's a lot of things. Anthem's still new. And I have really bad memory because of all the things I have to remember from all the video games that I play. Alright, so we're going to go on to the next area here.
Good work, freelancer. It looked like the scars were bringing eggs to the relic. Let's check the second relic.
Should be a lot more lively here in this next part too. This part tends to get a little bit more chaotic. And let's just do one of those one. Oh, I missed. Alright, we have 10 charge. A little bit of grenade action. A little bit of that. A little bit of ultimate action, why not? A little bit more combo action. He's frozen somehow, and laser him to death. There we go. Really, really potent build. I enjoy it. Whatever. That was kind of a waste of a grenade, but could use the ultimate energy, so we're sitting good. Alright, let's help take out this turret. But get out of the way of that sniper. And that sniper. Jeez. Finish off that guy. 10 charges of the laser, jump up, take care of this guy. And laser that turret. It is no more. And there we have it. Now we should probably go collect these other things. Turn them in, and then we get our second wave. And then after this part here, I'm going to skip forward and get to a much more exciting part. But we're not there yet. Let's use our ultimate. Let's clear up some of these dudes. At least put them in a world of hurt. There's a lot of dudes to split up our ultimate damage too, so wasn't counting on getting any kills. Oh, we're taking some hurt here. Let's back up. Take care of the sniper though. Get some health. Get some ultimate charge. Nice thing about the roll that I have on this grenade is, since I have 2 grenade charges, I can basically just have 1 grenade charge, and then as soon as I have 2, I can just feel free to use it however I want to, really. I know I will always have 1 charge ready to go, if need be, like I did there. I had an opportunity to do some hurt, so I did it. Alright, I will let friends gather up those. Let's take care of these last couple Scar. Just completely melt the shields off of that guy, and completely take him down with that laser. It is so powerful. It's so good. Pop a pump, doing a little bit of damage. Didn't have the buff rolling. I'm not sure why I didn't get it either. Because I reloaded. But I did not get the, hey, you reloaded, here, so have some more damage buff. There we go. Closer's Havoc. Thick Boy grabbed the last 2 echoes we needed. Let's drop the base and collect some loot.
Relic silence. Victor?
Not really excited about that loot. Alright, let's jump ahead to some more excitement.
Of course it did.
Alright, we got the tedious part of this place done. Any good loot? Nope, all purples. Good game. Alright. Well, at least we get 1 guaranteed from the boss. I did actually get 1 off of a random trash mob as well. Which is why I don't really skip anything. I try not to skip any of these bugs. I've gotten just as many Masterworks, and actually more legendaries out of these little bugs in this area between that area that we just left and the boss than I have anywhere else in the entire game. I don't know if that's just coincidence, and probably is, but I also like loot, so
Out a flare. It'll help.
You freelancers have tools for everything.
I'm gonna farm what I can. There we got a green.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Well, we only got a green, but I've gotten legendaries and masterworks from those, so
Remember?
definitely, you know, worth sticking behind if you have the ability to take them out quickly by yourself. But we'll at least get one guaranteed masterwork from the boss, so let's go down there, let's pull out the old snip sniper, and we'll put some hurt down on this big old spider. Now I'm going to be using my ultimate only, exclusively on the boss here.
To cut the link, right?
Highly.
Just because the grenades and melee combo is way too efficient
Even Clovis doesn't.
on the ads to waste it on the boss, or the, you know what I mean. I don't want to waste the big AoE on, yeah, anyway, words. Don't want to waste this. Oh, and even though I did just waste it because I hate when this ultimate does that. Although it did put down some hurt on the boss, so there we go. Sniper is reloaded. The nice thing about this laser, too, as this spider is running away, the laser doesn't have, like, a range. As long as you can hit your target, they're going to do maximum damages. There we go, it actually popped the last back thing, although it's kind of unfortunate we did that, but oh well. And that is how I get my ultimate back so fast, using the Ranger. Especially on Tyrant Mine. This place is almost set up for this. Put down a muster point just for funsies. Combo. And there we have the boss. Let's go ahead and use the ultimate immediately. Do as much damage as we possibly can. Alright, she is hurting. Combo. Combo. A few more of those and we'll have our grenade. The thick boy took a lot of the combos there, which is fine, that's his job. Come on, ads. Are they spawning somewhere else now? They tend to do that sometimes. Nope, they just took a while. There we go, got it back. All of the rockets into that spider's butt.
Even the way it dies
And
is
it's dead.
unnerving.
Wonder how many beers it'll take me to figure
There we go. Let's check out our loot before we call it a video.
One for each of the tyrant's legs.
Oh, hello.
Scorpion talk, please.
How you doing there, bud? Alright. Let's see what we got. See what we got for experience as well. That might actually get me to Alliance 10 for this week. Or this 3.5 days. They say it's weekly, but it seems to reset more than weekly. Or maybe that was a bug. Who knows? It's been a fair share of those in Anthem's launch. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, we got another N7 dude there. That's cool. Appreciate the repping of the Mass Effect. What do we get for Alliance? Yeah, we're 10. Sweet. And we got... Oh, we didn't get the most, but we got the second most XP. The thick boy got the most. Which is fine. Oh, we actually got 3 Masterworks. Let's see what we got here. We got a Masterwork Avengers Boon. Neat. Striking an enemy. Hitting an enemy increases melee damage for 110%. For 20 seconds. It's, yeah. Not really my thing, increasing that melee damage on a ranger. Let's see here. Cold-blooded. Winter strength. Applying this ice effect to an enemy increases melee damage by 135% for 10 seconds. Wow. And 100% charges, so we have 2 grenades on that. But again, it's the increase in the melee damage on the ranger. Not sure I really want you to use melee. There we go. We got venom darts. Extra charge. We get an extra charge on that too, so we get 3 charges, or 3 times the charges over a standard or an epic. Other than that, it's kind of meh. Well, there we have it, folks. Here's all the fat loot that I got. Got some stuff. But that is going to be it for this video, so if you want to show your support, hit that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're new here, you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a darn thing, so by all means, do me a favor, hit that that subscribe button for me. And the most important thing of all is to not forget to have a good day. And I will catch you all next time.